Hey everyone, I'm Liz Peterson, and today I've got another Pipedrive training video for you all about how Pipedrive can help your sales team collaborate. And I'm going to focus today on three main features. The first is email, the second is comments and mentions, and finally, the third is activities. So let's dive in. We're going to start with email. I have a number of videos linked below on how to properly set up your email in Pipedrive, so make sure to check that out if you haven't checked it out already. But when you have your email configured correctly or well within Pipedrive, on any person, organization, or deal, you're going to be able to see a history of all emails that are related to that person, organization, or deal across users in Pipedrive. So if you have 3 or 4 or 5 or more people working on a specific deal, you'll be able to see all of that history in one place, even if those emails don't exist in your individual inbox. So this is a really, really great way to make sure that you are keeping tabs on all of the moving parts of a given opportunity. Another thing that you can see here is if you are using the email open and link click tracking features, you'll be able to see if emails have been opened, how many times, and also see if links have been clicked. So another kind of great secret feature for you to keep tabs on when a person might be ready to close their deal. The second really powerful thing about email in Pipedrive is email templates. By setting up email templates, you can make things really, really fast for your sales reps and make it so that users can share great emails that they've written in the past. So to do that, you're going to go to email and here choose your template. You can always go to manage templates and add new templates here. So when you're getting started, if you want to throw in 15, 20 email templates, you can do that like this. Another thing that you can do is if you are writing an email and you're like, hey, this is a really good email, I'm going to want to use this again, or I'm going to want other people on my team to use this email template, you can go ahead and save your message as a new template and share it across your organization. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. So to do that, I'm just going to paste in some copy I have here. So I have this message that I'm planning to send out. I put my subject in it, checking in, something like that. And let's say I'm like, hey, this is a great email. I want to save it. Then I can come here and go to saved draft as a template. I can give this template a name. So I'm going to say this is my number 3 proposal check-in. And then this is where I can make it private or shared. So private means it's only going to be visible in my license, but if I want other users to be able to access this template, then I would make this shared. Then what I want to do is, because I have the name and hard information coded in here, I want to make these fields. So I'm going to put in this as the first name, and then here I'm going to put this in as the proposal sent date, rather than that hard-coded name. Then I want to make sure I delete my email signature, otherwise that's going to get saved in the template, and when I load the template, my email signature will be in there twice, and if anyone else loads this email template, their email signature will be in as well as this one. So I want to remove that. And then I like to just remove all formatting and reset how the text is formatted because sometimes it'll look fine here, but it actually won't look fine when it gets sent out. So for that, I'm going to highlight all of the text and remove the style, get rid of this space here, and my name, since I don't need that. And then I'm going to highlight it, and I like to use the 13 font and this sans serif, and I'm going to click save. And now that template will be available for all users here in this number 3 proposal check-in or proposal follow-up if I wanted to follow consistent naming conventions there. So I would do follow-up and then click save again. And then another thing I want to call out here is the way you name your email templates can help your reps work much faster or much slower within Pipedrive. So I like to use a numbering system as well as put the name of the type of email that it is, because you can see here I've only got 8 templates in here, not too much to search through, but let's say I start to add loads of email templates. I can just type in number 3 if I know that it's the third outreach each attempt of a certain type and I get a smaller list here, or I can type in initial outreach or something like proposal, and then I just see a smaller list. So using those internal naming conventions can be really helpful to help users select the right email template faster. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I don't actually need to send it. But now I want to talk about mentions and replies. So if you have a question about a given deal or need a user to do something on a given deal, you can use the notes function to actually send them a message right from within Pipedrive. So this is what I call the mention feature. So if I say, hey, and then I can select the user, or I can start typing the username and I say, hey, Sonia, I need additional info for this proposal, can you add it? If I click save here, what it's going to do is it's going to send an email to this user with this note that I've just added, as well as a big green link where they can click, go directly to this Pipedrive deal and this note, and actually reply to it. So I'm going to go ahead and click save here. And then what, again, Sonia is going to get is she's going to get a link to this note. And here she can add a comment or just reply. And then her response here, when she clicks saves, will send an email to me. So really great way to keep a record of the moving parts on a given opportunity, and also collaborate with other users where you might need additional input to move the opportunity forward. So I like to use these mentions for little questions or things you might need answered on a given opportunity, but sometimes there are bigger things that other team members need to do. And for that, I like to use activities. So as you all know, activities are one of my favorite features in Pipedrive. And just as you can create activities for yourself, you can also create activities for other users. So let's say in this example, I actually need a whole new proposal created for this individual. And I, as a sales rep, don't do that. There's someone else on the team who manages all of the actual proposal creation and sending. So what I could do then is create an activity, and I can say create new proposal. I could add any notes here. And then rather than having this assigned to me, I can assign this to Sonia, the person who does those proposals, update the date if I need, and I can go ahead and click save here. And then what will happen is Sonia is going to get an email summary once a day with all of the activities she has due. So she will get an email with a summary saying, hey, you have a new proposal that you need to create. And also, as a best practice, if she is coming in, logging into Pipedrive and looking at activities assigned to her, she's also going to see that new activity that I created right within her activities queue. So without needing to go to Slack or email or anywhere else, I can actually just indicate directly to a team member that I need help with something. I need a question answered, or I need a little bit more help, and I actually have an activity for them to complete right within Pipedrive. So there you have it. 3 ways that your team can use Pipedrive to collaborate and work faster. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.